Hello everybody and welcome on back to baseball here on youtube.com/ShaunosaurusRex. We have another left-handed pitcher. Today it's Reed Detmers. He's 6-16 with a 5.0 ERA. We have Logan Gilbert on the mound, 19-3, with a 1.48 ERA as we look to pick up our 110th win of the season and get this elimination number even lower. We've clinched a postseason appearance for a while. We've eliminated the Rangers and the Angels. Recently, the Athletics have been done for a while, but we're still, we could still be caught technically by the Houston Astros. And let's see what we can do against these Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Why'd that pop up? We'll worry about that later. Play full game. Alternate 2, and road. Angel Stadium show theme. Ooh, we got a little game of the week. It's partly cloudy. Logan Gilbert on the mound. We are going to tinker a bunch with this lineup here. Luke Raley could probably use a day off. I guess I could throw Marlowe. I could throw Marlowe in there. He'd just have to be real low in the lineup. Guess you could put France maybe in there. All right, let's tinker with this as we usually do. I gotta fix my camera too, as I always do. My goodness, be a professional person. Okay, Crawford flipping with Bliss. I kind of actually liked Bliss in the leadoff spot yesterday. Rojas and Polanco swap. Anyway, DH can be, I guess, hold on. DH can be Urias. Third base can go to Dylan Moore. We have so many cold hitters in the lineup. Let's go Ty France there. Then we can go Moore, Haniger. And then we'll go ahead and give Raley the day off for Marlowe. Marlowe is actually going to go here. And then we'll give, there we go. I think this lineup looks okay. It's not great. Kyle Raleigh and their ability to deal, weird spelling error. Interesting. I wonder if that's been, how long that's been there. We will go ahead and skip that. I'm not super concerned with it. Against lefties, like, sure, it's probably something to be concerned with, but we don't really have a great substitute for it. I don't really want to use Anchia if I don't have to. We just haven't been as good against left-handed pitchers, I think, just in general. We got a game of the week today. Happy Sunday. Thanks for joining me every day, 6 p.m. Pacific time, baseball on the channel. So subscribe, ring the bell. You'll be notified when I post new videos. Thanks for hanging out.
It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels.
Oh, for some reason I was waiting for something else, but I got it. We're good. One earned run. Batting average is a little higher than we've had in previous series.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball.
Game number 137.
But every game offers up its own unique challenges.
Working our way towards the end of the season. Hopefully you're enjoying it.
Have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started.
4-1, 5-0, 6 to -1, perhaps.
About to get started.
Reed Detmers,
pitcher in this one,
147.2 innings. He has a 6-16 record.
Here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this.
Whip
every
1.27.
player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He
We
wants
will
to
be
more
off to
effective here.
Oakland
So, you look at the numbers, they haven't
in
been
the
great
Coliseum
at
for
home.
perhaps
I'm
the
sure he
final
wants to turn
time.
that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Realized that I didn't really look at any of the pitches that he has there. Four seams at 96, a slider at 89, a sweeping curve at 76, a circle change at 88, and a slurve at 84. Those last three pitches are all kind of the nightmare stuff.
And a foul
That's
ball.
a slider way low.
Fastball for a strike.
Four seam is in. Okay, fouled off the circle change. Too early. Well, very early. Okay. Not expecting everything here in the strike zone. I guess that first pitch was outside, but I wasn't going to swing anyway. Everything's been low and in the zone. There's a circle change.
Always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Thought that was a little. I thought that was going to stay a little more outside.
When he gets
it's okay.
back into the dugout, because even though he strikes
not terrible.
Out, he saw a lot of pitches and he battled. And this is a long haul where you're trying to get that pitch count up as early as possible. So gave the guys behind him an opportunity to see what's working for this pitcher or not. But I tell you what, it's a nice job right there.
Too aggressive. Sorry, Julio.
The batter now as he swings and
We're
misses
late
for
on
strike
it too.
one. Right through there for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Fuck me. God damn it.
Letters frozen for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Detmers is 6-16 with a 5.0 ERA, and we have first 2 batters have struck out.
That's outside.
That was his first pitch strike that was in the zone. Way too early on that.
And there's a ball.
Okay.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's off.
Couple good takes there.
And the count's full. 2 out, space is empty. And there's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
I lurched forward like he was going to get me, and then it just, thankfully, it kept dropping. So, couple of good.
Or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive.
Just laid on it. Damn.
And that is that.
I like the first and third at bats there. The second and fourth at bats. Neither of those very good. It was a 3-pitch strikeout to Julio and then a first pitch flyout to Raleigh, but Bliss and Polanco, I think we did pretty well with there.
Back here with my pal Siggy, and our pitcher in this game, Logan Gilbert. What do we have on him?
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season, and when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count.
For some reason, I had that timed up wrong in my head. That's not it. I'm not even. I can't even get the friggin' timing down for the length of how long they show the pitcher stats. I'm screwed for the actual pitches.
Left-handed hitter Gilbert, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, a curve, and he works in a 2-seamer. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking for the strikeout.
It's a good start.
About that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Adrian Plasencia, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. On the ground to third. On to France. And a couple of quick outs. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup.
Here's the Angels
a guy who's been
lineup.
huge for them
Mike
over the
Trout
last month
batting
plus,
301.
Brandon Drury.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency. That bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Here's Mike Trout. Slider for a strike.
Slider in, strike one. That's what we're looking for.
That just misses. 1-1.
That one away. 2024. Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
And he deals.
Oof.
That one's in there. And that is strike 2.
Either of those fastballs look very good.
Real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Oh, that is a generous call on the outside. But he does seem to have a bit of a wide strike zone. Interesting start here for us.
Top of the second, and now the first baseman, Ty France.
A couple of strikeouts for each side. We were able to work a walk. That's the difference so far. There we go.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He's been willing to go with that four seam on the first pitch.
We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now batting Mitch Haniger.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate.
See if he wants to
Only
go
2 hits over
different.
the last 5 games.
That one the other way.
Damn. Okay, hey, that's a good adjustment. That's a fine at bat.
Man,
maybe one pitch, one out, not great, like as far as a ratio is concerned, but we were right on it. We just couldn't get it away from the defender. That's where we have to
convince yourself that it was a very good at bat.
There we go. Even the commentators giving it to me. You got to convince ourselves it's a good at bat. Okay. That's good. That's a good take right there. We weren't quite up in the zone there. That's a good take. Low.
1 ball, 1 strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent as you mentioned, and maybe a little generous on the edges.
He's been a little generous on the edges today.
Stands at first with 1 out. Wouldn't chase that time.
Another ball outside. Ooh, got me. That's a good slurve. That is a good slurve. Looked real tasty, and then it just disappeared on me. Okay. At least fouled it off.
Kicks and fires.
Fouled it off again. This is what we're looking for. Willing to throw inside against these right-handed hitters.
2-2 now. And that's outside.
Of course, as soon as I say that, he goes outside. Full count.
He goes down looking.
Thought that was going to drop. Thought that was going to drop. Thought it was a good check swing, and it was not.
You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Here's Dylan Moore. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base
hit. Hold of a slider into the outfield. So a couple of hits here in the second. We can do at least a little something.
The left fielder, Cade Marlowe digs in now.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his
last
five
missed
games.
On the way wrong part of the plate. I do wonder, we've seen a lot of, in the last couple of series, we've seen a lot, especially against Rayleigh, this inside part.
The 1-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
Ooh, he did. Nice swing. That's a bad swing.
The Mariners with a chance
Step out,
to
step out,
score
step out, step out,
first.
step out.
Here at the top of the second.
Step out.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate.
That's a real bad swing. Two really late swings there.
That ball is foul, and
That's
the
3 in a
pressure
row.
is building.
Real late
Really
swings.
great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The throw to first. That's out number 3.
Okay,
Mariners
that's okay.
leave a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second.
That's
no
okay.
score.
Got on a fastball. A couple of good at-bats that were a little on the longer side. A couple of good attacking at-bats as well. Even though Hanniger's wasn't out, we were able to adjust. We saw what he was going to throw.
And a slider catches the zone. Comes up empty.
0-2 at the count.
The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that's a little high.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone.
Well,
but
I'm
just
almost
didn't
surprised
get
that
it.
was the
now
answer
he's
there.
just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A gigantic blast. His 26th of the year.
That's all right.
And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
We have only given up solo home runs in this game so far, in this series so far. We've done a great job at
on the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit.
Okay, let's maybe we got to pull off the slider a little bit. Thing is, I don't love that Gilbert has a splitter.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Okay. We got to change something here.
In the frame so far, bottom half of inning number 2. Good eye right there.
Now we're not getting that call, huh?
Next offering is in for a strike.
Try and jam him with a 2-seam.
And the right-hander deals. Stays live.
Fuck. I'm starting to wonder if it's going to just kind of be one of those games.
Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, could be 2. Goes to second. He's safe there.
Really? I'm a little lost as to how that wasn't an out at second. Was it just a bad animation? What is going on here? Let's take a second, figure this out. Reach first on a fielder's choice. It absolutely bliss. Why is that the animation that it gave me? That is brutal, and the worst part is it was... I mean, Polanco's still on the base, but it's a bit of a high... I was okay getting just the one, but Bliss, what is this animation? We got speed, dude. The game is fucking killing me here.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping.
That was a real bad slide.
Kind of
really bad slide. Very thankful that wasn't crushed.
1-1 now. Just miss.
That's a little
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Nope. That's inside.
You are fucking kidding me. Gilbert, what are we doing, man?
Moniak on second. Ohapi at first with no outs. Roll to short. Possible 2-ball. And that squirts through. The throw in.
I don't know what happened there. What the fuck?
There's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here's Jake Marisnik. Back to the mound. It hit him. Not in time. He legs it out.
Holy shit. Holy shit. Fuck this game. What in the fuck is going on? I can't believe I missed that with Bliss.
He's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
And now, Kyron Paris. Oh, he doesn't get the call.
Ball one, no strike.
You dumb motherfucker. Your zone's been fucking wide all goddamn game long now that the bases are loaded. Let's tighten it up, I guess.
That's a little bit low.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The count 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
This is weird.
To third. Moore. Whips it across.
Take the guaranteed out at first, I guess.
Thought they had a shot at him at the plate. So the lineup flips over.
Did we have a shot at him? I'm not trying to be sassy. Moore gets a really good bounce on this. Probably. It is a force out at home. I just wanted the guaranteed out.
Here's Kiermaier now. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. One run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0. And that's a double.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield.
Okay. Well,
those always feel great.
And now Adrian Placencia in there at the knees.
we have plenty of time to work our way back, but this is an absolute disaster. Bliss, we've gotten fucked by Bliss twice. One of them, I guess, was my fault. That ball must have come off the bat a little bit sooner, but that should have at least ended the inning right there.
Here's Trout. His first at bat was a strikeout. That's inside.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Out in front with the swing.
We're gonna see how we can do offensively.
About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a swing and a miss there.
We'll probably, if we can do something, maybe we try to pull him. I just don't understand it. This is not an uncommon thing at times. It's been there have been a couple of times where we have played games where we've been perfectly fine, and then all of a sudden it's a 5-run inning, and it just doesn't. It's just a couple of weird things. You can see the hit off Gilbert was super far away from him. That didn't help things. I don't know why we got the toss animation out of Bliss. At least that would have done something. Would have put an out there. Probably would have saved a run, because I believe they did come around to score. We have time. We just have to stay locked in here. That's a bad swing.
Foul out of play off to the right.
A little too aggressive there.
The pitch. Swing and a miss.
That's just a bad swing. What are we doing?
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Okay, there we go. At least foul it off. Is Gilbert the one on the mound? He just got like pitcher of the month and.
The shortstop takes the ball. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ohapi down to first.
God damn it. God damn it. I bet that was a sweeping curve.
Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
You hear people talk about letting the ball travel so often in terms of a hitting approach.
Great. Yep.
That's a
Skip
great
fucking through this shit.
right there. If he's willing to let that curveball get a little deeper into the zone before he commits, he's way more likely to recognize that it's making a beeline for the dirt. On the other side, still a nice two-strike pitch, though.
Rodriguez stands in here, takes ball one low. Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ooh,
And
bad
first
swing,
offering
bad
is
swing.
fouled off.
He's been really willing to throw
The
the four
Angels
seam. I think
leading
it's been
by
a good.
five.
It's a good
We're
strategy
down to
for
the
him
top half
because
of
I was
inning
on the
number
four
3.
seam, and then we had that good hit with Haniger. There's a sweeping curve. We can't start mixing that fucking shit in. I guess it's only. I got the sweeping curve and the slurve mixed up. Never mind. It's not going to be good for us if he starts to mix that in.
And down on strikes. And good work
Oh,
there as he
boy.
gets a 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at Angel Stadium at the plate, Brandon Drury.
All right, let's see what we can do here with Jesus.
Been a rough start on
Christ.
the mound for this guy. His third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And the pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with
They
a foul
just-
ball.
They're on what I'm
The
throwing.
line to the pitch.
These are the kinds of things
Runs
where
up to
you can look at those
96
first
to
couple of
record the
games. We
punch-out.
pitched pretty well against them. We got a lot of the light contact that didn't get out of the infield. We got a lot of those pop-outs. This is kind of the reversal of that, where they are getting the bounces to go their way. They're finding gaps in the outfield, and we're getting absolutely fucked by the game, both in the strikes that the umpire is calling and in the fact that we are getting absolutely heinous animations.
I got a ball, one
That
strike.
is just fucking brutal. I hate it.
And another ball.
And we're not getting the strike calls on the outside of the edge, on the edge of the zone, which is fucking irritating.
That one
That's a
misses,
fucking
and the count is
strike.
3-1.
God damn it.
Really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's
We
strike
got
2.
full count.
Outside, and that is ball
God,
4.
we missed that. That should have been a
Well, a great
strikeout.
back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
O'Hoppe in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball.
We issue a walk, which is not something that we want to do.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him looking.
That should have been
And there's
crushed.
2 away.
We are not throwing the slider well
He
today.
was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Here's the third baseman, Hunter Dozier. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Moniak leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Okay, here we go.
Angels strand 1
Come on,
as they are
offense. Let's do
unable to add
something
to
here.
their 5-0 lead.
Let's get something going. We've had a couple of good pieces of contact. Go right to the defender. Got to get that out of our minds. We got to erase that second inning.
On to the
We were
fourth.
too aggressive,
And
too
now for
frustrated.
Seattle, Cal
I was too aggressive and too frustrated after that. He's been willing to go
Here comes
high
the pitch.
fastball. Oh, when he
That
did
one
it again, I
ripped.
just
Way
didn't
back
trust
there.
it.
Caught just shy of the wall.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch,
I-
man. He's going to want that one back, no doubt.
France goes 5 feet 11 inches, 215 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The next pitch misses.
Obviously a terrible swing. Might have been a hit by pitch with how bad that was.
This to third.
That, unfortunately, we were early in on top of.
Throws to first in time. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. He's 0 for 1. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
And another ball.
2.
Next pitch is downstairs.
This is what we're looking for.
3 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And there's the automatic.
Fine. That's fine. We weren't going to do a whole lot with that. Starting to work in that sweeping curve a little bit.
Fall off foul.
Just laid on it. Looks like it was coming in a little quick.
2 down, nobody on. In the air, out towards
I thought he would go back to the sweeping curve. Darn, so from 3-2 to a pop out, or 3-0 to a 3 straight strikes. It's a good take on 3-0. Trying to induce or trying to get a contact swing going there.
Ready to go, bottom 4. And the batter now, Jake Marisnick. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
That one inside, and the count 1-2.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout.
Man, it's just so
Slider got
frustrating.
him for strike 3.
It's going to be fascinating to go back and look at the
typically likes to shoot the ball the other way.
Go back and look at the footage of that second inning. Obviously, we took a look at the replay on the weird. It was going to be a real tight double play. I don't think we were going to get it. We were just trying to get the force out at second. Probably should have been more aggressive to get the out at home, but with the series of events that preceded it, it was kind of just like, we got to get something going here. Otherwise, we're going to be in a lot of trouble.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
But a really bad route, and then a solid contact on a double. Just like 2 or 3 things went wrong, and they were able to take advantage of my poor play.
That was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
In the air on the infield. Polanco brings it in for the 3rd out.
One just absolute clown inning, and we are kind of fucked. We're not doing anything offensively. We've had a couple of good pieces of contact, and it's just not translating. We have 2 hits.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 5.
I think we're just overthinking it.
Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Luis Urias. Up the middle, Placencia. Now a jump throw. 1 away here in the 5th. Now the 3rd baseman, Dylan Moore. And he's already singled in this game. That one hammered left field. That's back there.
Let's go. Hey, good adjustments. Dylan Moore, get us on the board. Thank you.
It's 5-1.
We were able to get under that. Really committed to the low part of the zone there. Okay. Come on. Here we go. Let's get something going. That's at least a little bit of help. I think Part of the problem with some of these games is when we get those weird innings against us, we don't show a lot of fight after. This is what we want to see. It's not always have to be home runs, but
Cade Marlowe, the next to hit.
So I went pretty inside on him last time.
Slider
Okay,
clips
that's fine. Hey, bottom of the zone. Not gonna do a whole lot with it.
The M's down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. Foul ball there. Oh, and 2 now. And that one is inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That misses. 2 and
What?
2.
That's what?
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That one pushed foul.
Late. Damn. Fuck, God damn it.
For a strike.
Stop chasing the fastball out of the zone. We're too late on it. It's a double whammy of it's a shit pitch and we're super late.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Good take right there.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
That's
lifted in the air, right field.
Oh.
Pulls it down and he makes
Just
the
one
catch.
of those games.
And that is that.
He's
but not before they're able
the
to draw
pitch mix
closer
that they're
with this
using
blast.
against me is
It's now
very
5-1.
effective.
Watching Major League Baseball on the show.
I want to commit low because that seemed to be where he kind of started, but he's been in the higher parts, but he's mixing in that off-speed stuff that has a lot of movement, and it's giving me a lot of trouble. I just am not trusting that he's going to stay in one spot. I don't know, just kind of off in the whole situation. Got to get that stupid fucking second inning out of my head.
Here's the 0-2.
Or at least what we need
Out
to do.
Short, Bliss. Gathers and throws to first.
What we need to do is get that pitch count up and try and get someone in here in the next inning or two. Or the next inning, probably by the 7th, and see if there's someone that they bring in that we have at least a little more success against.
Tosses to first.
But I don't know. I just don't know.
Brandon Drury, the next to hit for the Angels. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Good job to fight that one
I hate the
off.
slider splitter. I hate throwing that pitch.
2 outs.
There we go. Nice two-seam. We have had trouble locating that two-seam at times, so good to see that one go.
5-1.
Okay. Back up here, we have Detmers at 64 pitches.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And a pitch.
Man, I fucking hate his windup.
That's a strike.
Hey, that's fine. A little irritating that that pitch is there,
need
but
to
whatever.
bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really
That's just
difficult to
a really
generate
bad
runs.
swing.
Got it.
Fuck, that's a
Nice
bad
grab.
swing.
And there's one away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Ball 1, no strikes. The Halos leading by 4, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swings through that one out.
Polanco. That was a tap. I wanted a check swing out of that. Holy shit, dude.
4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
And now Cal Raleigh.
That is so frustrating.
Swing and a pop-up, foul at a play off to the
I mean, we're not seeing the same, not seeing the same calls on my side. Fuck you.
Ground ball left side.
Thank God, foul.
And it goes just foul. Hit in the air, right field. Moniak under it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of him there.
Oh.
We go to the bottom
God
half
damn
of
it, this
number
fucking
6.
game.
And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Angels 5.
We've settled down our pitching style. I just am not being disciplined enough to fucking slow myself down.
So in now for the Angels.
Driving myself absolutely wild. It must be so irritating as a viewer to be like, oh, to listen to me go, oh, we gotta just slow down, and then just watch me swing at fucking everything. Like, are there 2 people playing this game? Are you switching out with your identical twin? I should not have left the window open the way I did earlier today, because it's warm in here.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as
we're racking up strikeouts. It is 1 bad inning. That sucks. Get it out of your fucking head. Stop worrying about it. Happy, though. On the flip side, hey, happy with Gilbert that we've been able to drive him this deep into the game without giving up too much. Without giving up any more damage. That one got kind of wacky. You know, after I put dudes up in the bullpen in the 2nd inning going like, what the fuck is going to happen?
There's a strike.
But been a lot better here. Probably only have this inning left. We'll probably just rotate some arms here. 7, 8, 9.
Towards first.
Nice play by France.
France takes it to the bag.
And the Angels continue to be aggressive in the zone.
Angels go quietly there. They're up 5-1.
Only amassed 3 hits here.
Jose Suarez.
They're going to bring in a new pitcher. Okay. See if there's something we can do against this bullpen. Maybe we can claw our way back into this game.
Number 54.
Suarez is 7-6, a 3.78 ERA.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Ty France, 1 for 2. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1.
Too ready to swing, honestly, but that's
and loosening in the pen. Garcia
not,
getting
that shouldn't
cranked
be
up as
surprising.
well. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Kiermaier moving under it. And out number 1 on the grab. So up next, Mitch Haniger.
95, 84 on the circle change, a slurve at 80, a slider at 87, 2-seam at 93.
Suarez
too aggressive.
Measures 5 feet 10 inches,
Oof.
225
It's
pounds.
honestly just not.
He was born in Venezuela.
Not Monday. That was too aggressive as well. And there it is. That circle change giving me all kinds of trouble.
Up and in. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Gets a piece.
Hey, foul it
and
off.
stays alive.
At least we were able to get a piece of it. Not really a strike, but
One
whatever.
down, base is empty.
Okay, foul it off.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. And downstairs.
Good take right there, even out the count. So kind of, these are the at-bats we're looking for. He hasn't really thrown much in the strike zone.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there, and just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel, make sure you recognize it, try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think
there you go, Urias.
You question the 2-strike approach. Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
I can't see this circle change. Oh my God. Driving myself crazy here.
Top half of inning number 7. This
Go back,
one
go
in
back.
the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Two outs. That one missed.
Good take. Everything's been a circle change. Fuck, it was another circle change. Oh, it was a slurve that time. Okay. So it was an even slower pitch that we were 2 in front of. Alright, 3-1, my least favorite count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
That one lifted to left.
Darn, that's not bad contact.
Settles under
It's a contact swing.
And that is that. Mariners lead 1. They're down here 5-1. Bottom of the 7th. Now Jake Marisnick. And a pitch. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
I guess that would be a mistake.
Leadoff single.
Weird.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. 2.
And here comes the
We'll go ahead and put in Dylan Tate.
Logan Gilbert done for the day.
Just not our game. Gilbert wasn't really his fault. Still managed to rack up 9 strikeouts, but we haven't done a whole lot offensively.
New pitcher on now, Dylan Tate.
Coming in with too much confidence. I don't know.
Other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
There we go. Dial it in. Oh shit, that's right. His pitch mix kind of sucks. Everything's low in the zone, so we'll have to hopefully just get a bunch of ground balls. But we'll see what we can do. We'll lead on with a slider here.
Now at the plate, Kyron Paris.
Puck, and we were late.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
I hate it. I hate when I get into a flow and then
first with nobody out. In there at the knees for a strike.
That's a really bad circle change.
To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second.
Might have been a mistake. I need to pay more attention to the pitch mix. We're going to be kind of stuck with this lineup as far as
the next to hit for the Angels. Swing and a foul straight back.
As far as like the playoffs and stuff are concerned, so to be real attentive. We need a lot from our.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The throw in, but it's offline.
That's 3 singles in a row. Takes an inside pitch and just fillets it over there to left field, and that's all he had to do is get something to the outfield grass to push that run across.
Placencia stands in now and watches strike one.
And that success against off-speed pitches tells me they're doing a great job of seeing the ball deep, letting the ball travel, and then just trying to use the whole field.
Right-handed reliever fouls it back with 2 strikes. In the air, left field down the line, and that'll fall for a base hit. 1 run is in.
I went the wrong way.
He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're pulling away up by
What
7
is
now.
happening?
He wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first, and 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Brandon Drury. He's already homered here in this one. That catches the outside corner. 0-1. And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
I don't get it. This is just, hey, not our game. It's all right.
Mickey Moniak.
This is a playoff team. They are not the Angels, mainly because they have Mike Trout. Motherfucker, figure your fucking zone out, you stupid old bitch. Fuck you.
And there's the strike.
See? Sometimes verbal abuse works.
Swing and a miss. And the count.
Unfortunately, Tate doesn't have a ton of confidence at the moment. And I should have brought, probably brought the lefty in.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Problem is that we're really struggling with these long at bats. This is where his. There we go. That's where his pitch repertoire, his pitch selections are a little rough.
We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Angels 8 and the Mariners.
They have been getting hits and they have been getting the runners around. Probably would have won this game anyway. Obviously, I wouldn't have. Does not matter.
He should be fairly free and easy out there.
Slurb at 79, a slider at 87, a sinker at 94, a circle change at 88, and a four-seam at 95.
Marley, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. And that one moves his feet. The pitch. And another ball. Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
That one misses. So
we're going to play this like we still have a chance here. We are going to bring in, well, one, we're going to warm up another. Warm up Karen Shack. Schedule him into the game. But we will go a little substitution. Some pinch hit action for Crawford.
The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, J.P. Crawford, a runner at
Michael
first,
Wacha
nobody out.
doing me a favor, giving the Astros a loss.
Deep drive down the line, foul ball.
Got a little anxious on that
almost
right
came
there.
in and
Tells you
crushed
he's
it.
ready to hit a fastball. If he can let that thing get deeper as he recognizes it out of the hand, tell you what, he could be circling the bases.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Andrew Wantz getting ready to go. Kicks and deals. Swings through that.
That slurve is so fucking slow.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one out now. Man at first. Here's the center fielder.
I think he went slurve, and then he
Julio
went sinker, and there's a significant difference there.
Ball one, no strikes.
93, 78, something like that. There's a slurve at 78 again.
Righty delivers. That one not close. And that's ball two. Marlowe, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Wouldn't chase that time.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Righty to the plate. Got him looking. Called strike three and a fastball
And
up in
we
the
are
zone.
just not seeing it.
And up next for Seattle, Jorge Polanco. And that's off the
I
inside
can't
edge.
believe
And that's ball one.
how poorly
The
we are looking at it
With a
today.
lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the eighth.
That sinker is giving me so much trouble. We should be... I think the problem is that in my head, all of this stuff is going to be low in the zone, and he's just throwing like either a really bad pitch or like he's just throwing it up in the zone because he knows it's going to trick
Two
me.
outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Oh, right to the backstop. And look out.
Okay.
As that one ran in and
Okay.
got him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. 3 flyouts already. He's 0 for 3. First offering, and it just misses. And another ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2-0. And a
Too
foul
early.
ball.
So early on that slurve at 77 miles an hour. All right, 2-1 count here. Early on the circle change, 85.
Two on, 2 outs. And he'll do it
Okay,
again.
foul it off at least. Contact swing on the slurve. So early.
At the belt and fires. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall.
It's been that kind of day.
Mariners leave a couple.
Oh,
It's still an
it's been that
8-1
kind of
ball
day.
game.
Well, we've seen a lot of that on the other side, though, on the defensive side, where we've been able to draw that kind of contact
Staying in the
and
game on defense,
get out of some jams here and there.
taking over as the new shortstop now following his pinch hit appearance. New pitcher for the Mariners, James Karinchak.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so
Oh, we should
big
have
on the scoreboard.
September call-ups.
Just doesn't have
I
the
don't
same
know
intensity to it, but
when that
he's gonna
kicks
find a
in,
way
but
because these
we should have a
batters
couple
count
extra
the
guys
same
on our
for
bench,
stats,
so that'll be
obviously,
kind of nice.
regardless of the score.
So inconsistent. I'm like slamming the stick too. Usually I give a pretty good like smack on the way down, but this one's just kind of all over the place.
Here's the catcher to hit.
Man, I fucking hate that pitch.
And he deals. Swing and a pop-up.
So Karinchak almost ends up
under this one,
becoming exclusively a 2-seam but a 4-seam pitcher, and we are very careful with when we want to use that other.
Hunter Dozier, 1 for 3. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
That knuckle curve.
And it's fouled away.
I think this might be an opportunity to do so. Not terrible. I think we're getting better at it. It's just he's the only pitcher that throws it.
Right-hander kicks, deals, gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that just misses.
That a little.
It's a good take.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Had him out front for strike 3.
Real bad.
Definitely
Real bad
made him
pitch.
chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead of the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels go down 1-2-3, yet it remains an 8-1 game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Wantz.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning. So
98 on a 4-seam cutter, 92 slurve at 86, and a circle change at 90.
He turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivery.
Of course he goes over the circle
And
change.
takes low for ball 1.
Kind of saw that, kind of anticipated that.
And fires in a fastball at 95.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Wouldn't chase that time. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And a foul
Cutter
ball.
sailed on it a little bit.
France gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
A little early. That's a bad swing. Too aggressive. Too aggressive.
Chance to collect himself down 0-2.
He threw it right where I was wanting to look. I was looking high, willing to go. Looking low, willing to go.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Too late.
And a strikeout for the
An
first out here in the 9th.
brutal at bat right there.
Away. Luis Urias up next for the Mariners. And a foul ball. The M's with a lot of ground to make up here at the top of the 9th. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. So last chance for the Mariners. Here's the third baseman, Dylan Moore. He's already homered in this game. This one in the air. Drury under it.
Ooh,
He's got
boy.
a ball game. And the Angels salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
What an absolutely brutal way to end this series. That second inning was hell And there was just nothing we were able to do offensively. Everything that we saw from the Angels offense through those first 2 games where we were able to win by a combined score of 9-1, we saw on our end today, and we were only able to put up 1 run, and it was a solo home run. So it was a bad game. This was a really, really bad game. Got off to that funky start of the 2nd inning, and I just never recovered mentally from it. It was pretty frustrating. It was one bad animation, and everything just kind of came undone after that. Probably should have been more aggressive to try and get the force out at home, but it's just not a whole lot that we can do sometimes. And the game gods are cruel. I want to say it was yesterday's game where we hit a pitch off of their pitcher, and it didn't go anywhere. It hit our pitcher in the leg and shot off toward first base, and we had no chance to get the out. Logan Gilbert gets knocked around for 6 runs in 6 innings, 6 hits. Did strike out 9 and did end up throwing 1 walk. Reed Detmers is your player of the game and your winner. He has not played very well this season, but he was able to get the best of us. 6 innings pitched, 3 hits, 7 strikeouts, no walks, 1 earned on his line. Dylan Moore was 2 for 4 with a solo home run. France 1 for 3, and Raleigh, for some reason, they're highlighting at 0 for 4. You have all 4 hits on screen right now. With Dylan Moore, Ty France, and Arias, who was 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Kiermaier was 2 for 4 with a double. He knocked in 3 runs and scored. Adrian Placenta, nope, that can't possibly be right. He was 1 for 4 with a double. He knocked in 2. Brandon Drury was 1 for 4 with a solo home run. Jake Marisnik was 2 for 4 with a 2-run, while scoring 2 runs. We take a look at the highlight vault here. Actually, what I would like is the 2nd inning. We gave up the 1 home run. Fine. That's fine, whatever. Grounded to right for the single. I think this one was okay, at least. Yeah, that one went right up the middle. That was where things started to kind of feel like a little bit weird. He got a hold of a slider on the home run. Now, the problem is this play right here is Ohapi, and this animation was absolutely fucking killer, where he flips it. I don't know why he flips it. He needs to just throw it. It's going to be a tight timer. We could probably try to get the run at first, but we're going to at least try to get the lead runner at second. That first base, the guy running up the first base line, he's pretty quick as well. If we just go for 1, we probably get the out, but there's a really slow toss there. And then it's chopped for a single. This was just a bad route. I think this ball came off the bat a lot quicker than I anticipated, and it gets just past Bliss. And that got into the outfield. That scored a run. So then it's 3-0. Still nobody out. That's a huge problem. And it got worse from there because they ground out to third, but it's a 5-3, or that, yeah, what? 1. Oh, the chop center was single for 2-0. Ground out to third base for 1 ribby. Kiermaier doubles to center. Absolutely brutal inning there. So, well, there you go. Thanks for watching. I guess hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, you can subscribe down below, or actually you can subscribe right over here. Oops. You can subscribe right over here where the gameplay is. You can watch more baseball here. Ring the bell down below. You'll be notified when I post new videos. It's a busy day on Sundays here on the channel. You got Driver and you have football as well. We'll see how those continue to do because they aren't doing super great. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. We'll see you tomorrow against the Oakland Athletics for game 1 of 4. A 4-game set there before we're off to St. Louis. We got a long road trip ahead of us, so thankfully we were able to at least get Gilbert to get through a couple more innings. Otherwise our bullpen would have been in some trouble. Thanks again for watching. Subscribe, watch more, and we'll see you next time. Good sports. Go Mariners. Have a great rest of your night.